tell that ain't no regular guy. Jim Vinci vibes, you killing the spot. We been getting money, I know that you not. You wanna join the team, but what do you bring? It's championships on the ring. Number one, I take your heart away. It's me and the crew.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy XO Music, man. And this is my new vlog, podcast, whatever you want to call it. Talk That Talk XO. And we're going to talk about sports, music, entertainment, business, whatever you want to talk about, we're going to talk about it. So let's get it going. First, I got to talk about my Dallas Cowboys, man. Dallas freaking Cowboys. Y'all see it, I got it in the background. In the words of Bubba Dub, they are trash. I'm sorry. I just gotta. They are trash. I don't even want. I gotta pick a new team. 2 games into the season, I gotta pick a new team. Cause what I saw Sunday, that was terrible. The defense just stayed at home. Dak did what he did. He did all right. I give Dak some slack this week. But the defense, man, they scored on the, first 6 drives? They scored on the first 6 drives. What they do that at? I mean, that Dallas defense couldn't stop a stop sign. So, I mean, that was horrible. That was just terrible. But I don't know who they play next. I got to look at the schedule. They made me so mad, I don't even know who on the schedule next. I was just tired of them. But whoever we do play next, I just hope they come halfway decent, halfway play the game. Like, that was just crazy. That was crazy. We also got to talk about them Carolina Panthers. Bryce Young, you're trash, boy. You're trash. This man playing like he's still in high school. He been in the league 2 years now. What did he do all summer? You ain't go play catch with none of your receivers? You ain't learn the playbook? Like, what you doing, dog? You could have came in here with me and, chilled out summer and get your belly big like me. I was in the NFL and can't throw past 20 yards. Like, what's going on, man? What you doing with yourself? You gotta be better. You gotta be better. Now you're on the bench. Come sit back here with me, man. Because you're trash. And y'all know we can't leave out these Colorado Buffs. Last week they got blew out by Nebraska. That was horrible. That was terrible from the start to the finish of that game. Nebraska came and put a whooping on them. Old Shador didn't know what to do. And I feel bad for him because that offensive line was terrible. But they picked it up this week versus CSU. They did a little better. What was it, 28-9? They didn't score. They scored 14 in the first half, another 14 in the second half. So, I mean, they looked a little better, but I think they stat padding for Shador, man. They up by, 28-3, and they still throwing the ball. Like, run the ball, run the clock out. Like, I don't get that. Like, we all see it. They want Shador to win the Heisman, but if they don't, they got a tough schedule. They might be Baylor next week. We're going to see how they play that week, but they got a tough schedule, and that stat pad ain't going to do it. These teams, all they going to do is stop the pass. You stop the pass, what you going to do? So hopefully they get to running the ball better. They got the back from Ohio State. Hopefully they give him the ball. I see they gave the little freshman the ball this past weekend. Michael Welch, he looked pretty good. A little short, stubby, fast. He looked like a nice. They could be a nice 1-2 punch. I don't know why they had Charlie out there starting. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, great story. Kid was a walk-on. Starting at Colorado first 2 games. Great story. But he averaged like 1 yard per carry. Like, come on, man. That's coaching. You got to do better as coaches if you want your team to succeed. And hopefully Deion step in and change some things, or, if that's not Dion, he needs to step up and tell him who needs to run the ball and quit passing the ball 400 times a game. Because, I mean, Shador, we all like to see him throw the ball, but, I mean, come on, you got to be balanced. You got to run the ball. So, hopefully they beat Baylor. You know, I'm rooting for them. We going to see. Shout out to the Colorado Buffs, man. What they say, Sko Buffs. Sko Buffs. And I got to give a shout out to them Texas Longhorns. You know, we number 1 now in the AP poll. Them boys look good this year. Man, we came out, first game, what was it, 52-0. And we went up there and smacked Michigan. And this last game, you know, it wasn't nothing either. Old boy, Arch Manning hit that little for the 67-yard touchdown. Man, I hope Ewers come back. You know, we definitely need him. But I guess Manning gonna hold it down this week versus Louisiana Monroe. I believe they're playing. Hopefully he has a great game as a starter. Everybody's saying the Manning era has started, but this is still Quinn Ewers' team. Ewers is a Heisman candidate. We gotta cheer on Ewers, and Manning will have his year next year. But this is Ewers' team. Let's go Horns. Keep it up. I think we have a national championship team. Just seeing how hard the offense is playing. The defense looks great. I really think they have the national championship team. Sark did a good job putting this team together. So, you know, I'm rooting for y'all. Trying to hit up that OU Texas game again. I went last year, man. That game was crazy. Me and my kid folks sat in the OU section. And OU folks was giving us a headache, man. Old folks, man, just screaming and having fun and drinking, and it was really a good time. But you know, them Longhorns, baby, we got y'all back, man. Number 1 in the AP poll. Keep it up. Let's go. Now we got to switch it over to the music part, and I want to talk about Mr. DiDDY. Oh man, Diddy crazy. They found thousands of baby oil in this man's mansion. Thousands of baby oil. What in the world does somebody need that much baby oil for? That is insane. They say ain't nothing like a Diddy party. I'm so glad I ain't never been to one, because, boy, that is crazy. They say they got him on tape doing all kinds of stuff. So, you know, Diddy, I hope you ain't doing all what they say you're doing, man. You know, we all looked up to Diddy at one point in time. And just to see him go down like that, man, one of the richest black men in the world, it sucks, man. Entrepreneur, music mogul, Ciroc, Sean John. We've all in our life had something to do with Diddy sometime. If it was buying Ciroc, buying some Sean John, buying the albums, you know, Biggie, Faith, like, man, this man's catalog is long. But I guess what's done in the dark always gonna come to the light. So, man, Diddy, good luck, man. I hope you ain't taking all that baby oil to them prison cells with you, man. Because, whew, it's going to be a Diddy party up in there. Good luck, man. Sheesh. I also want to say rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan, man. Rich Homie Quan, that whole situation is crazy, man. It says brother found him at 3 in the morning and with some food in his mouth, passed out. But he just picked him up and put him on the couch. Like, that's crazy. Like, if you find me on the floor 3 o'clock in the morning, man, check me. Make sure I'm breathing. Make sure, you know, check me. Like, man, it's just a whole crazy situation. So definitely want to send condolences out to his family. I watched the funeral today on YouTube, and it was really sad, you know, just seeing them up there like that. And they show you life is real, man. And you can be here one day, gone the next. So definitely got to stay prayed up. Definitely got to live life to the fullest and be careful. Be careful and keep God first, you know. Yeah. Rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan, man. Yeah. And the last but not least thing I want to talk about is my album, man. Sincerely X. A lot of people been hitting me up. The album did not drop on September 7th. I had some things that happened, some production issues, some more songs I wanted to put on the album. But hopefully it comes out this Friday or Saturday, hopefully. It's a fire album. The album is fire. It should have between 12 to 14 tracks on there. I'm still working a little bit on it, but it's definitely fire. And I can't wait for y'all to hear it. I've been working on this album for a while. And I'm just ready to get it out to the world and start doing shows again, and, you know, start meeting new artists and collabing and networking and just getting myself back out there, you know, because I believe I'm one of the hottest artists out here. I just got to get back going, and it will happen. So definitely, this was my first episode of Talk That Talk XO. Trying to drop every 2 days, every 2 to 3 days. Some topics. Y'all got some topics for me. Definitely hit me up. Like, subscribe, share. This is a new channel, Talk That Talk XO. It's your boy XO Music, man.
I used to push the Honda Nas, Dolce & Gabbana, pockets full of cash money, baby. I'm a big timer.